All right, let's get right into it. We're breaking down a major historical debate over Caliph Yazid. This is the core question. We're going to analyze exactly how one side built its winning argument. So the stage is set. On one side, a forgiven caliph. On the other, a tyrant who must be cursed. The sheikh's defense is simple. Yazid's rule was accepted, so criticizing him is just out of line. But the well-wisher hits back immediately. This wasn't a mistake. It was a full-blown atrocity. He even calls out other scholars, basically saying their defenses are just fanaticism, a really bold move. And here's the first major play, using Yazid's own alleged poetry right against him. This first quote, it shows him choosing wine over the prophet's religion. Pretty damning evidence. And it doesn't stop there. This next verse suggests he called the Day of Judgment false things. Then, this bombshell, a line suggesting no message from God was ever even revealed. And the final poetic jab, framing Imam Hussein's death as personal revenge against the prophet himself. So, after attacking his words, the argument cleverly pivots. Now let's look at his actions. The focus shifts to Medina, where people revolted after hearing about his behavior. So how did Yazid respond? He sent a massive army to crush the rebellion. Not a good look. For 3 whole days, his army was apparently given free rein to just destroy the city. The result? An estimated 10,000 people were killed. I mean, that's just an unbelievable number. And this next detail is horrific. Reports claimed 1,000 unmarried women gave birth after the assault. Now, the defense tries to come back. But what if he repented? Can't God just forgive him? But the well-wisher just shuts that down. He says there's no proof and brings out his final argument. He uses a direct quote from the prophet, "If you frighten Medina, you will be cursed." A direct hit. And here's the master stroke. He backs it all up with Sunni scholars, not just Shia ones. So effective. So let's recap the strategy. It was a perfect step-by-step takedown of the entire defense. And the final point? That Imam Hussein's death wasn't in vain. It actually saved Islam from tyranny. So what's the line between a flawed leader and a true tyrant? This debate gives us a lot to think about.